dear students. In the previous classes, we have learned about the fundamental units of an object-oriented programming. In this chapter, let us understand the basic units of data representation of any object-oriented programming like classes and objects. Objects are basic building blocks of a program. It is represented by a unique name. It may be a person name, account name, or any data of table. The class is a template or set of objects that have common behavior and identical properties and shared relationship. The class contains both data members and member functions together. Let us see. The general syntax for defining a class is as follows. Class user defined name, private member data, member functions, protected member data, member functions, public member data, member functions, and terminated. Class is a keyword used to create class. User defined name is the name of the class. The class body is enclosed by a pair of flower brackets with terminator semicolon. The class body contains declaration of its members, both data and functions. There are three types of declaration of members: private, protected, public. These are discussed in the following section. The variables which are declared inside the class are called member data. The functions which are declared or defined inside the class or outside the class are called member functions. Functions are the set of operations performed on the objects of a class. And it may be a private or protected or public. And the class body is terminated by a terminator semicolon. For example, let us consider the class account with the member data, account number, account name, account type, balance, amount, and member functions get data, put data. Class is a keyword used to create a class. As you know, account is a user-defined name which represents name of the class. Then in private section, we have four data members or objects. Account number, which is declared with the data type integer, means it is going to be called a integer value. Then account name of size 20 characters and declared with the data type character because it defined or valued as in the form of string or character. Account type, which represents which type of account is created. Saving account, it may be saving account or current account, and it is declared with the data type character. Then balance amount, to check balance amount. For that, taken balance amount variable or object and declared with the data type float. Why we taken float means sometimes the balance amount is in the form of decimal pointing value. Therefore, we declared balance amount variable with the data type float. Then in public section, we declared two member functions. One is get data and the one is put data. Get data function which is used to input the values. Put data function which is used to output or write the output values to the class. This is a simple example for defining or declaring a class and objects with member data and member functions using three types of specifiers: private, protected, and public. Next, move on to the program to show the use of class and object. In this program, first you have to include the three header files: iostring.h, input output string.h, conio.h, statement, that is cout, and manipulate the values to generate the output. Next, class is declared using the keyword class. The test is the user defined name of the class with the data members a and b of data type integer. Means a and b are the variables or objects which holds integer values, and these two values are used to add two numbers. In public section, two member functions are defined and declared. Get number used to input the values and show data used to display the output values. In next section, main function which is declared with the data type int. In next, the program execution always starts from main function. Then in the next statement is clear screen, CLR. This function is used to clear the output screen. The next, using the class name, here we created the object T1. T1 is the object of the class test. Then using this object, we are calling the two member functions. One is get number, another one is show data. When using the object, the function is called, then it is directly goes to the called function where it is declared and defined inside the class or outside the class. See here, the statement is T1 dot get num. Then the get num function is called using the object T1. This method is called as message passing. Means that get number, it connected to the where it is defined and declared inside the class and goes to the next executable statements in the function. So here in this function, you have the first statement, enter the numbers for addition. First executes statement, enter the numbers for addition. Suppose you enter the value 50 and 60, then A value is written as 50, B value is written as 60. Then this function is closed and again come back to the main function. Then next statement, P1 dot show data. The next member function is called using the object T1. Then the control statement directly connect to the show data function where it is declared and defined in the program. And in this function, one statement is defined, that is addition of two numbers, and the operation is defined, that is addition. Then it executes addition of two numbers A plus B. A value is 50 plus B value is 60, then it is 110. Then it generates the addition of two numbers 110. Then this function is closed and again the control statement come back to the main function and goes to the next executable statement, that is gets cleared. Then it gets the output character to the screen. Then it returns back to the program and then ends the program execution. This is the output of this program to show